Hello foodies, welcome back to Love for Food and Travel. Today we are going to see top 15 unlimited buffet restaurants in Hyderabad that we visited in 2024. We will be listing these restaurants based on our last experience in terms of dishes served, its taste, ambience, price, service and hygiene. This is purely based on our personal opinion on that particular day. And so we understand others' experience need not be the same as ours. We would request you to check this just for reference before you visit these restaurants. If you are interested, you can check the full review video of any restaurant in the description below. Towards the end of the video, we will also provide our top 3 restaurants in different categories. So please watch the video till the end. After watching the video, please do provide your ratings in the comments below based on your experience. If you are a foodie interested in veg non-veg restaurants in Hyderabad, kindly watch this video for our honest reviews. We have a good collection of restaurant reviews, so please check out our other videos and do subscribe our YouTube channel. The 15th position goes to Terrasa Grill, which is located in road number 36, Jubilee Hills. The highlight of this restaurant is its starters. They serve 9 starters each for veg and non-veg. In fact, they had starters served on the plate as well as barbecue starters on the hot grill box. The other highlight was the service of the staffs. They were really quick to serve and the amount they served were also good. Overall, the starters were hot, tasty, and we even went for repeated servings for few of them. Apart from the starters, they also had different live counters like pizza and pasta counter, chaat counter, and drink counter. Their main course also had pretty decent number of dishes in both veg and non-veg. Of course, their dessert collection is also something to be highlighted. The concerns we had on this restaurant were related to ambience, cleanliness and hygiene. This is not a new restaurant, they had just changed the name, keeping the ambience and others as it is. Since the building as such is an old one, the parking lot, the approach to the restaurant and the restaurant within lacks cleanliness and hygiene. The price of the buffet is also a bit on the higher side. When we went last time, they were charging rupees 1142 plus tax for non-veg, while it was 1042 plus tax for veg. If it was not for the cleanliness and hygiene, it would have secured a higher position in our ranking. The 14th position goes to Masterpiece Restaurant. This is located in Preston Prime Mall, Gachibowli. The main attraction of this restaurant is the Insta-worth ambience. A lot of effort and detailing has gone in the interiors of the restaurant. It also claims to be India's biggest buffet. For starters, they serve 10 starters, each for veg and non-veg. In addition to this, they had other live counters like pizza and pasta counter, chaat counter, a dedicated Chinese counter and many others. They also claim to serve 300 plus dishes for this buffet with a seating capacity of 500 people. Dessert section is something that needs to be highlighted as it had a good collection of pastries, sweets and ice creams. However, we visited this restaurant on the same week when it was open and I didn't have a good experience. To start with, out of 10 starters, the restaurant only served 5 on the table. Rest of the starters, I had to follow up multiple times to get them. The overall taste of the starters were also not that good. In fact, I had a bad stomach after visiting this restaurant. Also, the service was very poor at that time. For any request, we had to wait for 15 minutes. Refilling of the food in the buffet counter was also an issue back then. I do not know if there has been any improvement on the service front. The price is way too high for any buffet meal. They are charging rupees 1499 plus tax for non-veg and rupees 1399 plus tax for veg buffet. The 13th position goes to Pi Restaurant. This restaurant is located in Hi-Tech City Road inside Hotel Avasa. Though this restaurant comes under the Star Hotel category, I had taken this for our ranking as it serves buffet meal. The major highlight is its ambience and the feel that you get while dining in such luxurious place. Certainly, the food that is served in such restaurants are a mix of Indian and other cuisines. Therefore, if you are not a big fan of continental or other cuisines, then you may not enjoy the dining experience. The overall spread is limited, especially the starters are just 3 for veg and non-veg. Also, the main course for non-veg are not that many. On top of this, there is no table service. It's more like a buffet on full self-service basis. This being a restaurant inside a 5-star category hotel, buffet prices were charged at rupees 1650 plus tax. The 12th position goes to Firestone Grill Buffet Restaurant. This is located in Lulu Mall, Kukatpalli. The main attraction of this restaurant is the ambience, as it looks stunning and unreal. It also had a decent capacity with comfortable seating. The other speciality was their volcanic stone grilling. They serve 6 starters, each for veg and non-veg, apart from the different live counters for satay, chaats and other Italian dishes. The main dishes including rice and curries were good. The concern we had in this restaurant was for the starters and its service. Firstly, the taste of the starters were not up to the mark, and moreover, the staff was not serving the portions properly. They were serving very little portions of these starters, and the time taken to serve these starters were like too much. We actually didn't find the starters solid enough to compare it with other buffet restaurants. Firestone Grill Restaurant charges rupees 1199 plus tax for Saturday and Sunday, while it is rupees 949 plus tax from Monday till Friday. The 11th position goes to Barbecue Nation Restaurant. We visited their Abbott's outlet for an express lunch buffet. The main highlight of this lunch buffet is the price. This lunch buffet was priced at rupees 399 plus tax, but it was available only for weekdays lunch. For starters, they serve 2 starters each for veg and non-veg, along with soups, main dishes and many veg dishes. Overall, it looked like a lunch buffet with a full value for money package. However, if you are looking for good variety and quality buffet meal, then you may need to opt for the regular Barbecue Nation lunch buffet for rupees 699 in other outlets. The 10th position goes to Sam John's Pizza Restaurant. We had visited their Kukatpalli branch some time back. The main attraction of this restaurant is the unlimited pizza that is served along with the starters and main course like in other buffet restaurants. Though there were only 4 starters were served on the plate, other 4 starters were available from live counters. They also had a decent spread of main dishes as well as other live counters like pasta counter, chaat counters, drink bar and others. The ambience was also attractive and bright. It also had a big play area for kids for a reasonable price along with a party area for special occasions. Their pizzas were unlimited and it tasted really good. The starters were also kind of good, but their main dishes were just okay. I think there is still room for improvement when it comes to taste and quality of their dishes. Recently, they had increased their buffet prices to rupees 799 for non-veg and rupees 699 for veg buffet meal. At this price point, customers will certainly compare Sam John's buffet meal with other leading buffet restaurants, and the taste and quality of each and every dish served in the buffet should be up to the mark. The 9th position goes to Globe Buffetio restaurant. This is located in Financial District, Nanakramguda. The restaurant serves around 100 plus dishes as part of their buffet menu, and it includes chaat counter, pasta counter, momo and salad counter, mocktail counter and wood-fried pizza counter. The ambience of the restaurant is certainly a thing to highlight, as interiors and seating arrangements are done beautifully. For starters, the restaurant serves 5 starters, each for veg and non-veg. Apart from this, they also serve unlimited wood-fried pizza. In the live counter, they have other starters like onion rings, peri-peri fish and a whole range of dishes in Mongolian counter. The main course spread was good and had a decent number of dishes. Even the dessert collection had a good variety of pastries, sweets, cut fruits and others. The non-veg buffet prices from Wednesday to Sunday is charged at rupees 999 plus tax, while it is rupees 949 plus tax on Monday and Tuesday. The only concern I had was on the buffet menu. They had almost replicated the menu from their other buffet restaurant called the Globe Grub. So, if you have already visited that restaurant, you will be disappointed to see that there is no major change in the menu. The 8th position goes to Rasiam restaurant, which is located in Mindspace Road near to AIG Hospital. The ambience of the restaurant is modern, elegant and comfortable seating arrangement with just the right space for the guests to move around to pick their favorite dishes. But this buffet is available only for lunch, and that too only from Monday to Friday. For starters, the restaurant serves 4 starters, each for veg and non-veg. Even for the main course, the spread seems to be limited. The price of this lunch buffet was rupees 799 plus tax. At this price point, I felt that the restaurant should have provided more dishes and different counters. But in Rasiam, except for salads, I did not see any live counters or even pizza and pasta counter. The 7th position goes to Padmaraga restaurant. We went to their Kondapur branch on the Gachibowli Miapur road for lunch buffet. For starters, the restaurant serves 3 starters, each for veg and non-veg. The main highlight of this restaurant is not the ambience and not even the spread, but is the price of the lunch buffet for the dishes served in the buffet. Also, this lunch buffet is available on all days, including weekday and weekends. I got to know that they have now started dinner buffet on Friday, Saturday and Sunday too. When we visited this restaurant sometime back, the price of the veg buffet was rupees 499 plus tax and non-veg buffet was rupees 599. However, looks like they have increased the price to rupees 599 for veg and rupees 699 for non-veg. I guess for this price, they would have increased the number of dishes in the buffet. If you have visited this restaurant lately, please do comment. The 6th position goes to Spice and Sizzle restaurant by Karachi Bakery. This is located in Hi-Tech City Main Road next to Rai Durgam metro station, just above Karachi Bakery. The ambience of the restaurant is simple and neat with 2 seating area on either side of lunch buffet. However, buffet meal is available only for lunch and that too only on weekdays. For starters, the restaurant serves 4 starters on the table, each for veg and non-veg. The other highlight is the unlimited regular pizzas that is provided on the table. Their pasta was also really good. Though the main dishes were limited, all the dishes that were served on this buffet were tasty. For this lunch buffet, Spice and Sizzle charges Rs 8.99 plus tax. However, if you are looking for a big spread, then you might be disappointed as they serve just 4 starters. The number of dishes served for main dish is also limited, but all the dishes were delicious. The 5th position goes to Soul of South. This restaurant is located in Financial District, Nanakramguda. The major highlight of this restaurant is its ambience, and the dishes served in this buffet are from the 5 states of South India. However, buffet is available for lunch, and that too only from Monday to Friday. For starters, they had 3 starters, each for veg and non-veg, along with main course which also had mutton dish. For the Indian breads, they had Kerala parota and puri, which is something you don't see in any buffet restaurant. There is just one live counter where you can go for different types of pickle rice. Other than this, there is no live counter like pizza, pasta or chaat counters. However, the dishes that is served here are delicious, and you will end up tasting each and every dish on the buffet. If you are someone who loves to have South Indian food, then you should not miss this. The 4th position goes to the Globe Grub restaurant. This is located in Jubilee Hills. The main highlight of this restaurant is the ambience, taste and the service. For starters, they serve 5 starters, each for veg and non-veg on the plate, while there were 3 more in the live counters. Apart from this, they also had different counters for pizza, pasta, chaat, momo and salad. They also had a good collection of desserts. All the dishes served in the buffet, including soups and starters, were delicious, and the service of the staff were also very good. The price of the buffet ranges from Rs 926 for veg buffet on weekdays all the way to Rs 1286 for non-veg buffet on Sundays. For a more detailed review, I would suggest you to check the description for a full review video on this restaurant. The 3rd position goes to Flachaso Gold restaurant that is located in Madhapur. The major highlight of this restaurant is the number of dishes that is served on this buffet along with the ambience. For starters, there are 10 starters, each for veg and non-veg, along with multiple live counters for pizza, pasta, chaat and other counters. They have a wide variety of dishes in the main course too. The other highlight is their dessert section, which was impressive. I would recommend this restaurant for any special occasion like birthday or anniversary, because I am sure you will not be disappointed. The price of the non-veg buffet is Rs 1099 plus tax on Monday and Tuesday, and Rs 1199 plus tax for Wednesday to Sunday. However, please do check dining apps like Zomato, Swiggy and Easy Diner for availing discounts while booking the table. The 2nd position goes to Ancient Stone Flames or ASF. This restaurant is located in Jubilee Hills. The major highlight of this restaurant is the ambience and the liveliness of the place. They have both lava stone as well as barbecue grill box. Put together, they serve 13 veg starters and 9 non-veg starters. The other thing that requires special mention is the service of the staff. They serve starters generously without any hesitation, which helps the customers to avoid those frequent follow-ups. The number of dishes in the main courses are also more, and they are delicious too. Like in other buffet restaurants, here too they have multiple live counters for pizzas, pasta, chaat and others. There is also a live band corner and a dance performance by the restaurant staffs towards the end of the buffet, which really makes the whole place lively. If you have kids, then you should certainly take them to this place. The price of the veg buffet on Sunday is Rs 1099 plus tax, and it is Rs 1199 plus tax for non-veg. If you would like to see a detailed review video of this restaurant, please click the link in the description below. The first position goes to 63 Degrees, which is located in Mindspace Road, Gachibowli. The major highlight is the vast spread that is served as part of the buffet. For starters, they serve 7 starters, each for veg and non-veg. Apart from this, they also have some unique live counters like pot biryani counter, self-cooking counter, chaat counters and many more. The ambience of this restaurant is also spacious with a good seating capacity. The main course is also something to be highlighted. It had a good spread of veg and non-veg dishes in the buffet. In fact, this is one such restaurant where you get both chicken dum biryani as well as mutton biryani in the buffet. And you know what? Both were delicious. I was also happy to see that the restaurant had taken efforts in preparing good veg dishes in the buffet. The dessert section was also equally good, both in variety and taste. Last time when we visited this restaurant, the price of the buffet was Rs 1065 plus tax. However, looks like they have increased the price to Rs 1400 or so. I understand the price is bit expensive, but this restaurant is something you need to try once. So friends, this was our top 15 unlimited buffet restaurants that we visited this year. I hope this was useful to you to plan your year-end parties or family get-togethers. And again, this is based on my personal experience, and none of this is a paid promotion, as I paid for all the buffets out of my pocket. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This will keep us motivated to bring such videos. Until we meet again in another interesting video, be happy and stay healthy.